Hey, good Sunday morning, everyone. This is Joe. Welcome to my scripture reflection for Sunday, March the 19th. Today is almost always celebrated St. Joseph's Day. However, since it's a Sunday during Lent, the day or feast has been moved to tomorrow by the church. Although we don't always follow everything that the church says, we are going to follow this today, and we will instead have readings from this Sunday in Lent, and we will have a video tomorrow that will talk about St. Joseph. So for today, I ask you, as I always do, to quiet your minds and hearts as we prepare to hear today's reading, which is from St. John chapter 9, verses 1 through 41. As Jesus passed by, he saw a man blind from birth. His disciples asked him, "Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind?" Jesus answered, "Neither he nor his parents sinned. It is so that the works of God might be made visible through him. We have to do the works of the one who sent me while it is his day. Night is coming when no one can work. While I am in the world, I am the light of the world." When he had said this, he spat on the ground and made clay with the saliva and smeared the clay on his eyes and said to him, "Go wash in the pool of Siloam," which means sent. So he went and washed and came back able to see. His neighbors and those who had seen him earlier as a beggar said, "Isn't this the one who used to sit and beg?" Some said, "It is," but others said, "No, he just looks like him." He said, "I am." So they said to him, "How were your eyes opened?" He replied, "The man called Jesus made clay and anointed my eyes and told me, 'Go to Siloam and wash.' So I went there and washed and was able to see." And they said to him, "Where is he?" He said, "I don't know." They brought the one who was once blind to the Pharisees. Now Jesus made clay and opened his eyes on a Sabbath. So then the Pharisees also asked him how he was able to see. He said to them, "He put clay on my eyes and I washed, and now I can see." So some of the Pharisees said, "This man is not from God, because he does not keep the Sabbath." But others said, "How can a sinful man do such signs?" And there was a division among them. So they said to the blind man again, "What do you have to say about him, since he opened your eyes?" He said, "He is a prophet." Quite often it is helpful to place ourselves into a gospel setting and into one of the characters. And if we did that today with the man who was born blind, we would have Jesus spatting on the ground and making mud and then smearing it on our eyes. I want you to think about how uncomfortable that is or would feel like. Even though it's Jesus himself doing this, this is an uncomfortable feeling for us to have mud smeared into our eyes. In a very similar way, it is somewhat uncomfortable for us to sometimes see what we see in our daily life. It's sometimes uncomfortable for us to see what maybe God has in store for us, in front of us, where we have to drop some fears, we have to gain some confidence, we have to have some good feelings about ourselves. That can be very uncomfortable as well. So can God putting before us something to see that enables us to look into what the challenges of our own life are that we need to do something about. It's uncomfortable, and so many of these things can seem to be uncomfortable. Except when we realize that if we take the next step, like the man born blind, we go wash in the pool of Siloam, which means, what did it mean? It means sent. And there, my friends, is the answer. We must each realize that we are sent into this world by God as an individual, as a unique being, with our own unique things for us to see in front of us. No two of us are alike. We are each sent by God for a specific purpose. And that, my friends, should be what drives us beyond the uncomfortable into a place of purpose, into a place of confidence, and into a place of real peace in our heart, that even the difficult things, the uncomfortable things, are meant to be because we are here to do them. And God has confidence in us. And as always, we see the calmness of Jesus in this gospel, curing this man, facing down the Pharisees, and all that he does in such a calm but strong way. He is behind us. Regardless of how uncomfortable things are, we are sent by him, and therefore we should go with joy and purpose in our hearts. My friends, that's my message for you today. I hope it's helpful, because we need to be sent into this week and do good things and be happy and joyful children of God. And to help do that, as I told you, we will continue our St. Mark series. I will be posting the videos usually in the afternoons on YouTube, and I ask you to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can enjoy those St. Mark series videos as well. With that, I wish you all a wonderful Sunday, and I will see you back here tomorrow for a St. Joseph's video. Take care, everyone.